Hi, I'm Mati Brisky and I'm from Agoura Hills, California. Passover is now just days away. It's the holiday that commemorates our freedom from Egyptian slavery, and we tell the story at the Seder night of the miraculous Exodus, of the 10 plagues, the splitting of the sea, and the divine protection. It's interesting that when we look into the text of the Torah as it describes the slavery, the 210 years of suffering and exile, it summarizes it in 4 verses. That's right, just 4 verses to describe 210 years of bitter exile. And yet when it describes the Exodus, it details it over 4 complete Torah portions, taking up hundreds of verses. Why is there such an imbalance in the narrative? An answer given is that when redemption came, it was so wondrous and awesome that the 210 years of exile were but a distant memory, as if it were just 4 verses of their lives. Life became so incredibly different that although they did not forget the exile, and in fact, it's incumbent upon us not to forget from where we came, but the memory of the pain and the focus on the pain was so diminished by the miraculous intervention by God. We are taught that the days of Moshiach and its redemption will be similar. In fact, even greater in many ways to the days of the Exodus from the Egyptian exile. And so when Mashiach comes, and I believe with all my heart and soul that the day is imminent, it will be so great that when we look back at the 2,000 years of exile and of all its challenges and suffering, it will be so outweighed by the glory, holiness, joy, and miraculous wonders of the day. It will feel as if exile hardly ever existed. We will be living in a world of light, goodness, godliness, and an awareness of our own spirituality and inner holiness. God will remove any negative inclinations we may have had in the past for anything that is not aligned with the true desire of God, of our godly soul. The world will turn into a world of only goodness and kindness, a world of caring, a world of love. We are taught that God will remove all illness and disease from the world. So bye-bye Corona and any other virus, and all those that need healing will be healed, just as God did for us right before the Sinai revelation. The world will be filled with all sorts of goodies. There will be no shortage of money or materialistic needs. All will be in abundance. I remember as a child being told that candies will grow on trees. That sure worked for me, at least then. But as candies and lollipops are not as appealing to us as grown-ups, the metaphor remains. Everything will be in plenty, but our true desire will be for the spiritual. Material possessions and our candies and lollipops, our material possessions, won't mean as much to us, for the world will be filled with a knowledge of God. And the world will be in a state of peace, the ultimate shalom. No more war, no more fighting, no more hate. Nation shall not raise their sword toward another. Peace will reign throughout the world. And just as the women in the days leading up to the Exodus prepared their tambourines so that when the moment of celebration came, they would be ready to dance. Let's all get our tambourines ready now, because any day now, any moment now, it will be time to celebrate the coming of Mashiach. I have mine ready. How about you?